Hey there YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Yes, that is a toothbrush. Yes, that is a toothbrush. Anyway, today we're going to drink a beer that was dropped off for me by the one and only Greg, so thank you very much, Greg. We are going to look at this right here. This is from the Burdock Brewing Company. This is Bloor Lager. Burdock is on Bloor Street at 1184 Bloor Street West. This says it is a... There we go. Highly crushable blonde lager, brewed with barley, rice, corn, and Ontario hops. So basically this is going to be like a bougie beer. A bougie, for those of you that don't know, because I haven't used the bougie moniker in a while, a bougie beer would be a craft lager. Basically a craft lager that's trying to be a macro lager is what I call a bougie beer, because you're paying craft beer prices so on something that's made kind of to taste like a macro, and that's just what I'm thinking it's going to be from the description. It could be something entirely different. We'll find out once we drink it. I think I've angled this down just a little too far. There we go. Yeah, that is crystal clear, big white head. It did have a huge snap crackle pop going with it. The head is sticking around more than I expected it to. A little bit left in the bottle. But yeah, crystal clear, bright white head, golden smell. Yeah. It's bougie. It smells bougie. You're paying big price for something that, just off the nose, I would think I'm drinking like a Heineken or something. A little bit of that, like a little bit of that almost sulfuric, watery smell. A little tiny bit of that earthy hoppiness, and just nonchalant, like maltiness. Yeah. Smells like a mixture of a Pilsner and a regular Euro lager. Well, we gotta give it a chance. So let's drink it. Cheers. Okay, now this is not cold. This is basement temperature, and that's it. So it is a little more flavorful, a little more harsh, maybe I should use, than it would normally be. And that's not to say it actually is harsh, but this is probably a little harsher than it would normally be. Very light bodied. The rice helps just excuse me. Excuse me. The rice really helps to lower the body on this beer and make it a very crushable beer, as they say. There is a lot of hoppiness, but it is that it's that like cut grass, slightly dirty, earthy, Pilsner-esque type of hoppiness, with that little bit of sulfuric taste on the back end that reminds me of drinking a Heineken or a Stella or any other Euro lager in a green bottle. You do get that middle, that just corn chip soaked in soda water middle. But unlike a full-on macro beer that's that corn chip the whole way through, you do get a touch of sweetness at the forefront. Basically, this kind of reminds me more of, say, like a Coors Batch 19, which is a macro beer made with real ingredients and not liquid versions of each different malt and all that. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, is that exact type of thing. Just a macro-esque beer made with real ingredients by hand. In truth, I had 8 beers. I had 8 beers from Burdock brought to me. The cost of the 8 beers was $45.50, I believe. So you're looking at you're looking at close to $6 a bottle. Looking at just under $6. You're looking at like $5.80 a bottle ish. Excuse me. So at $5.80 a bottle for a 500 milliliter bottle, if I was really looking at it as I'm going to try and save money, it might be better off for me to buy 2 cans of macro. Now, if I want quality, this is better quality. This is also higher ABV, and I'm keeping all the money local. Again, the question comes down to, is it something I really want to do, though? I like a lot of Burdock beers. I actually love Burdock brewing, but this is one of those beers where I'm like, do I really want to pay the extra money for this when the cheaper stuff tastes about the same? It's like ketchup and Kraft Dinner are 2 of the things that I always buy the name brand of. I won't buy the no-name brand of those. But then there's other things where you buy the no-name brand and it tastes the exact same, and you save money. Well, this is one of those things where it's kind of reverse. I could buy the big name brand and it basically tastes close to the same. There might be a little bit more. You know what? This is cleaner. I think that's what I'd say. This is cleaner. Now, out of 10 on this, I would probably give this a 7. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just, would I really go out and buy this over any other Joe Blow lager? I don't know. I really don't know. But I do agree with them. This is crushable. You could put hundreds of these back. But that's the same thing that is able to be said about pretty much all corn and rice lagers. Thank you, guys. Bye.